it on today. We'll leave this place, head straight for the Milky Way. Catch your breath, it never works to run away. So I'm letting you know that we're gonna be okay. We all get high sometimes, then we fall down low. 'Cause young hearts break before they mold. When you feel your heart beat faster, when you're spinning out of control, just need a hit of my love, come take it. 'Cause I can be the remedy for you. For you. For you. For you. Remedy for you. For you. For you. For you. 'Cause I can be the remedy for you. When you feel your heart beat faster, when you're spinning out of control. We all get high sometimes, then we fall down low. 'Cause young hearts break before they mold. When you feel your heart beat faster, when you're spinning out of control, just need a hit of my love, come take it. 'Cause I can be the remedy for you. For you. For you. 'Cause I can be the remedy for you. For you. For you. For you. Remedy for you. For you. For you. For you.
Hey there, good morning. It has been a minute since I've streamed, so bear with me. Hopefully everything we set up is working well and my internet holds up. I haven't tested that either, so we'll see how everything goes. I'm here, Gains. I go by the name Time on Discord, or in game you might know me by that name. Have a new stream I'm starting today. Basically, for the last month or so, I've been pulling together all the data I can out of GU, everything that's publicly available, matches, floor prices, that kind of thing. And I've thrown it all into an AI and built a bunch of tools on it. So sort of going to be an AI augmented stream. We're going to use the AI to discover new deck ideas and explore the markets a bit, that kind of thing. So here's the schedule where we're going to be doing by day. You can see each day has sort of its own theme. Earlier this week, I missed a couple days. We didn't have a format this week, so we weren't able to show anything Tuesday either. I did pull an Emporium deck yesterday, so I can share that with everybody just to see what the AI spit out for that. But every week we're going to look at what the new Emporium card is on Wednesdays. And then today we're going to be focusing on some Mythic Brews. We had the tool spit out a few different Mythic Brews for us. Also, for the radio, I'm playing Monster Cat. I'm trying to get that dialed in, so we'll work on improving the music. And then Fridays, tomorrow, we'll be doing some experimental brews. We're just going to have a new deck every week, something a little different. So that is our schedule, and we're going to be doing today a little bit of play. I'm just going to start off with a deck I've been using. It's worked pretty well for me, and then we'll show a new Mythic deck idea later that I'm pretty excited to show. It has one of my favorite cards in it. And then we'll be going through some of the tools I built too, and I'll show those off. I have a stream deck here I'm trying to learn how to use. Working on improving my transitions too. Hopefully get some better stingers running in here. But I'm gonna play a quick match. Oh hey Fat, yeah. First in chat, cool. Yeah, I'll have the replay up on YouTube later. If you want to, you can watch it there. I'll have it up. So the deck we're playing here is called Death Evolve Combo. Basically, when I got my database first up, I asked it, what's a good deck I can use to climb. At the time, I think I was rank 10, maybe 9 or 10. I was floating around there, and it spit out this Death Evolve combo deck. Let's see. I'm gonna do my mulligan quick. We'll stick with this. On this deck, I was able to climb pretty well. I've gotten up to Mythic a couple times with it, but the whole idea with this one, of course, this is the Everborn deck. The whole idea is just to make it to turn 6, and then once you're at turn 6, you're good. You have so much good stuff at turn 6, you can pretty easily finish off your opponent. Things like Of Two Minds and Rebuilds and Rending Queen is an all-consuming in the deck, and then of course we have the Evolve Upwards, so we can always get some nice Everborns out of that. I know the deck he's playing, or they're playing. I've played it for a bit, so. kind of wanted to hold this for when he gets one of those 4/4 front lines out, but we'll use it now. That's a little greedy. I don't think I need to yet. I can take 3 more damage. It's okay. It's like a 6 dread in deck. We heal up. So now we're effectively at turn 6, so we have a lot of stuff to... Assuming we draw a lot of things to kind of control the board and run the game. I'm at 7 dread in deck. Pretty fun deck. It did get a nerf from the most recent patch. A few things got nerfed. This hypertrophic ghoul is now random. The root processor Zarya, I have a couple of those. Now only removes 1 damage. So at least he doesn't have any of those bombs in his graveyard here. Let's do... doing this. I have a lot of dread in my graveyard here. I probably should have done the Untold Greed first. I'll play All Consuming next turn. Not sure if he has any, actually should probably look the decks up here. I don't think he has any Obliterate. Big yikes. I think we're just gonna play this. Double checking to see if he has Obliterate. I don't think he does. He has a Scrappy. Dark Lord. Let's have a Abyss Watcher. Chain combo to Obliterate. I feel like I need to start going face. Oh wow. He only had one of each of those. I think those are like the two best cards he could have milled besides Scrappy. That's really good for me. It's a nice way to combo those. Hate taking the 3 damage here, but actually a rebuild might not be a bad option. I think I'm gonna rebuild here. I mean, I would have liked to have saved it for Scrappy, but I don't think we're even gonna get to Scrappy here. We'll put that on the bottom of the deck. I don't have much more heal in my deck. I think I have one more Sweet Surrender and that's it. There's some room for the lady here. Kill a couple more maybe. Yeah, why not? I'm really low on HP. I'll have Scrappy next turn. That was close. I think that my deck, there's maybe 50-50 into that deck, maybe a little less. I don't think it's one of the better matchups. Almost a Mythic. One more win, I'll be there. Okay, let's spend a little time. We're gonna look through this tool I've been building. And this has been kind of the main reason I've been wanted to start streaming, like maybe a week or two ago, but I've just been spending so much time on this tool, taking up a lot of my time working through the different data here. But yeah, I set up a morning refresh job that just goes to the Gods Unchained and IMX APIs, pulls in all the available protos, all of the matches that have taken place over the last day, floor prices for all cards, how many cards are minted for sets that are still minting, and throwing that all into an AI, and I've had that AI generate some screens for me. So mainly this started as a project to help me understand my own collection. I've collected a lot of cards over the years. In fact, I think I have a couple thousand more today than I had yesterday. I went on a little shopping spree, but I'm trying to better understand my own collection, and I would like to start selling some of these cards. I don't want to sell too many, but would like to understand, what can be sold, and maybe put a few listings up from these. So that's the main reason I built this tool. As I was building it, I started to see things in it that I knew would have value for the community. So I decided to pull that here into the stream and share this. I'm not planning to launch any website or anything like that. It's just going to be a tool that I use here on stream. But y'all are welcome to use this. If you had anything you want me to look up, just let me know. I can look things up. But this first tab is just for my inventory. It shows cards I have. Yesterday I picked up a bunch of spore emitters, maybe a few too many. It was showing as a high value card in the market scan, which we'll look at a bit later here. So I picked up a bunch of those, but you can see how many copies I have, some information about the creature, how much mana, is it common, rare, epic, legendary, what domain it is, if it's a creature, spell, or relic, that'll appear there. So you can search by cards here, and then we have some filters. We could just look through our collection. So that just helps me browse my own collection. This missing cards tab will essentially scan my whole inventory, and I've been collecting for a while. I've been playing since 22, so I've been trying to kind of collect them all, but I don't have every card in the game. You can see I'm missing Mythics. Obviously, I don't have any of those. They're kind of way out of my range for purchasing. I think there's 9 of them. So you see some Mythics in here, cards like Light's Bidding, which is selling for 36,000 on the market, a bit out of my price range. I probably know some people I could ask to maybe get a better deal on that, but I don't think I can really afford that right now. Things like First Phoenix, 2,300 I don't have. Then there's a couple promo cards, like Clang and Morn I didn't get in that last promo. Some of the new legendaries, like the Clockkeeper here. And I think there's another one here. Yeah, Schmidt, or Sekhmet from the last set here. Did not get that. So these are just cards that I haven't collected yet. Lots of rats I don't have. Those are a little pricey. Could be $600 to $1,000 each. So nice way to kind of scan and see, what I don't have, what I can maybe buy on the market here. This is $13. That's not too bad. Looks like I missed a revival card, an Emporium card. That's up for $225, so I might pick those up on the market. And it'll also show upcoming cards that haven't yet hit, like these upcoming Emporium cards for the month of May. They're in the proto catalog. You can see them in the client, but not yet available on the secondary market, but they'll still appear here as missing cards. So nice way for me to see what I have left to collect and possibly pick some things up on the market. This collection value tab will go and scan and pull in all the floor prices and try to give a rough value. Still a little buggy. I've found cards that aren't correct. Cards that are listed, like a Shadow is listed for $500,000 when it's worth $2, which will kind of artificially inflate my collection value. So that's a work in progress. I need to keep working on that. This set completion tab just shows every set, how complete I am. I'm trying to get to 100% on as many as I can. You can see things like Mythic, I'm 0 for 9. I'll probably will never have any of those. And then other things like promos, you can see about 80%. There's a few I could pick up still. And again, the revival, it is showing the May card, so there's 4 I can't even purchase yet that aren't part of that, but I'll pick those up. Then I'm missing a couple spoils cards too. I think a couple legendaries there. So that's for set completion. I could just see overall how complete my sets are. I have this price history tab. We can pull up cards, and you can search for cards here, and you can pull it up and see a breakdown of how each shine is selling for. This also might be a little buggy. I'll need to look at this some more. Some of these high prices look maybe too high, but the idea is you would see meteorite, shadow gold, and diamond prices over time. But I think this tab might need some more love as well. But you can search for cards here, see the prices, see how many I own, and so on. This wallet explorer tab is, I think, going to be very useful for anybody who wants to see kind of an in-depth look into a wallet. Let me see if I can get a wallet to... I'll just grab a wallet off the Discord. There's always people on the Discord and the GU Marketplace kind of sharing their wallets for sale. And sometimes they'll screenshot it and say, okay, here's my value of my wallet, and it might say something like 100 ETH. And once you scan it and look into it, you realize it's really not that valuable. Let me see if I can find wallet here. Here's a recent one. It's just posted yesterday. Somebody was looking to sell their wallet. So you plug in a wallet, hit analyze. It'll go out and fetch all the NFTs in that wallet and pull all of the prices for those cards. We're looking at floor prices. So it gives a value now based off a floor price of this wallet. So if every card were to sell at floor, what the value would be. And I'm still finding, some cards out there. Again, like I said, that Shadow listed for $500,000, which is only worth a couple. You see things like that, which will inflate your collection, but this allows you to drill into this set. We can look on the right and see, okay, half of this wallet, more than half of this wallet's value is in Age of Ascent. So let's drill into that, and we can see, okay, of that, it looks like most of it is in Legendary. And then if we click into that, we can see most of that is in Diamond. And we click into there, we can see there's 1 Diamond Charity Shining Pilgrim here, with an estimated value of 923, which is almost a third of the total wallet's value. So nice way to be able to drill into a wallet, see where that concentration of value is. Maybe the wallet has 5,000 shadows that are listed for $100 each, and that's inflating the value of the wallet. So good way to kind of drill into the wallet and see where the value lies in that wallet. So if anybody has a wallet they ever want to scan, you can always drop it in the chat. We can scan it here, take a look at wallets. Just don't give me Strong Hands wallet because it would probably break my system. And then last up, I have this daily brief section here. And I remember I showed earlier, I have kind of different plans Monday through Friday for what the theme of the stream will be. So this just lets us flip through the different days. For example, Monday, we were reviewing the weekend ranked here, so we can see an overview of the highest played tier 1 archetypes, things like War Carry, Blitz, War Budget, Aggro. These names, I think the AI just kind of came up with on their own, so they might be a little different from names you're used to. But you can understand what it is based off the name. Deception Knives, Aggro. It also gives a little description here, some notes. So these are the highest played decks that are tier 1, considered tier 1. And then on Monday, I asked it, let's evaluate the tier 1 decks and give me one deck that plays well into that. And then it spit out this Nature Atlantic deck, which I never tried this deck, but there's a full deck list here. If anybody wants to try it, I'll just drop this in the chat now. This is the Nature. Atlantic deck list. And I never even tried this list, but hey Godhen, how's it going? And Protocry. No website here. This is just a tool I'm using just to show. I kind of built it on my own, so no website to visit on this. But if you want to use any of these tabs, you can always let me know on stream and I can try to look something up for you. So that's going to be the Monday analysis. We'll just be looking at the weekend ranked and finding a deck that plays really well into that. Supposedly this deck does, but I haven't played with that at all. Tuesdays, we didn't have a format this week, so tab's a little broken. But basically on Tuesday, we're going to look at kind of the short amount of data we have from Monday for the new weekly format, and then suggest maybe a deck that's playing well for that format. So next week we'll have that up. I think there's formats starting again next week. Wednesday, it doesn't look like Wednesday tab is coming up, but we'd be looking at the Emporium card on Wednesdays. I had a pretty interesting Emporium deck I can show later for the new Bossmeister or whatever that card is called. And then Thursdays again, we're looking at kind of a legendary or a mythic climbing deck. Here it's spit out a new deck called Magic Legendary Pile, which is interesting. The deck now is different from the deck I had last night when I asked it, so it's kind of doing a live analysis on the new data that came in and spitting out a new deck for me. Actually won't be trying this deck, but I have another list I'm going to be doing that was shared last night. Looks like this is running a lot of legendaries as well. Not an Azaya deck, it doesn't look like, but it has a lot of legendary in it. Let's see if I can improve the deck list here to maybe show some card art, easier to read. But it shows how it plays into the different archetypes. Some of the top archetypes, the toughest matchups, what the mana curve is. Looks like it's really heavy at 7 mana. And then Friday we haven't wired in yet, but Friday will be sort of a new experimental deck. I'm going to be playing with a lot of Age of Ascent cards. So we'll see that tomorrow and Friday. And then for these other tabs here, we have this Scout tab. I haven't completed it yet, but this Scouting tab is going to be like, that tool you can use to see what deck your opponent's using when you load into game. Something like that is what I'm building. So, sometimes people have their names hidden. I'll be able to pull up their GU decks and see what decks they're playing. But that tool needs a bit more work before it's done. And then lastly, this is the market scan tool. I was teasing this a bit yesterday in the GU Marketplace channel, but what this is essentially you're scanning the whole market, pulling in things like mint counts, how popular the card is, its shine value relative to other shines, its win percentage, and this says 57, but really it means the 57th percentile on a scale of 0 to 1. So the win rate of this, I can see the tooltip pop up, but I don't think you can on stream. It says it's a 51% win rate for this card, and then the scarcity score, and we combine those all into a single score here, and then we divide that into the price to get this green line, which is what we're looking at, and that's a value per dollar. I could probably improve this formula a bit. It's a little rough right now, but the idea is to just give a value score for every card. And I did a bunch of shopping last night off of this, so some of the cards that were up here are gone now, since the new prices have been scooped in. But we have filters across the top. We can filter on shine. We can set up price range if maybe we're shopping, for cards in the 25 cent to $1 range. We can set that and it'll just filter down for us. You could choose a set. There's a certain set we want. All the sets are listed here. Or look at certain rarities or gods. I did add these min filters up here. Mainly the scarcity filter was the main one that I was trying to filter out. You can see if I go down to 0 on this and run it, we get these 78,000 mint, which is just too many cards. So this scarcity filter is my attempt to try to filter those out, but I don't think that's quite what we want though, since like shadows, golds, diamonds will all be kind of multiples of this common. So I think I need to tweak that some more, but at least running that at like a 0.1 will filter out a lot of the crazy mint counts. Some things were just way over minted. We have this exclude core welcome as well if we want to just pull those off our list. You know, core and welcomes don't have unlimited mints, but it sort of feels like that sometimes, so that'll pull those off the list. So if we exclude core welcome, filter on all, this is what the system's saying is the highest value cards in terms of win rates, scarcity, so on. So I'm going to be doing a lot of my buys off of this list. If anybody has any filters they want to look at here, we can always set things and look through the list there. Okay, that's everything I've built so far. And I kind of want to stop building and just play for a bit because I've been building for a month and getting a little tired of building, but I'm running out of ideas too to add in here, so might just sort of freeze it where it is for now and add a little bit of features here and there as I keep going. But yeah, thanks Godhead. If there's anything in here y'all want to see for sure, let me know. We can pull stuff up. But I'm gonna swing back to my game again. And so last night when I asked the AI like what is a good deck to play with, it came back with this Death Legendary Control, and I got really excited because it's running my favorite card, the Valigen. So I'm gonna give this a try. It was suggesting a new deck this morning, which was a sort of a magic legendary thing like that, but this runs some interesting stuff. You know, it has this scrappy, all-consuming, which is an interesting choice given there's no Sporophytes really in this deck, but I guess it's a 6/7 that obliterates, or rather mills 2 every turn, so it's a real threat even without those Sporophytes. You got Therial, Hortok, a couple of Demogorgons, which I thought was interesting. And again, this deck is, I think it had one pilot, only one person was running this at about rank 10. Was having a lot of success with it, so I don't know who was running it, but this is what came back as the top deck yesterday when I asked it. Dreadlord, a couple Blade of White Plains, some T-Rex. So there's some interesting stuff in here for sure. It runs the Nefer Umbrella Cannon, a couple of Necroceptors, a JSON. So pretty interesting. I'm gonna give it a run and see how it goes. Also in the background, I am working on some stock trading stuff and completely got lost in this stream today and forgot to start it up. But I should be starting that around 9:25 every morning, and if anybody here is interested in stock market, which I don't know how much overlap there is between GU players and stock market analysts, but I'll be sharing some of the stock market stuff as well as the weeks go on here. Let's try it. Okay, there we got a game. It's about to refresh my queue. This is actually a promo game for me into Mythic, so let's see how it goes. I haven't played any with this deck specifically yet. I actually played against somebody using the new god power yesterday. Had an interesting deck idea with Implings. And, had this card where whenever Implings spawned, they would gain 1 health and attack, or 1 attack and attack. I really don't know what I'm going against. It looks like maybe knives, I don't know. I didn't even see that 7 drop there. Replace that one. I don't think I had a great mulligan there, but as a turn 1 play, that's crazy strong. We're gonna have to use a from below on that. Actually, we won't from below that. We'll save that for Faye. And so does a Dudley go away? I think it goes away when it flips back to their turn. He's got 2 of them though. So I think we're gonna from below this. And probably play this next turn. That. Or not. Now I wish I had saved that from below. This is looking like an FF. That was a fast one. I don't think I have anything that helps us there. We'll give the deck one more try. Actually, I probably have a few tries at it before we're near lost points. I could probably lose maybe 2 more before I might have to switch over to the Death Evolve combo. Sweet Surrenders would have been better in the deck against Deception, but maybe I'll hold the bad luck this time. I know this deck has 1 and 2 mana creatures in it, but I might pull them. gonna end up like getting all my pips here. I don't think that would trigger. Like that. Might be running Ironborn.
I need a remedy, and melodies always make me feel alright. If you set the scene, I'll dim the lights. Creating memories, we treasure these forever throughout our lives. You can be my remedy, my therapy through the night. I can feel your energy, you healing me, stars align.
If I leave that on the board or sack it now. I think, no. I guess I gotta do this. Actually, I think it's gonna still trigger his draw one. No, it doesn't. That's cool. Now I wish I had those pips.
If you play those keys, I'll feel alive. It's the chemistry, I feel it deep, the strength I had lost revives. You know how it feels to sink in time. It's so heavenly, serenity forever throughout our lives.
Can't trigger the level up, but I don't think I have any more relic removal. I just end up playing that. I don't want to trigger that. This might be a waste, so if he has like Ironborn. I'm gonna do this just to get everything in range for the Scrappy. I don't know if I'll ever get to turn 8 though. Yeah. Like just trade in everything here. Actually, don't think the afterlife triggers again on the Solus. Not sure. I think I'm dead. Dead. I think I have time for maybe one more. I'll switch to the Death Evolve combo, see if we can rank up. Actually, let's pull the switch back to my browser here. Got a deck of the day magic legendary pile that was recommended. We'll give this a try. What's this called? Magic legendary pile. It's really heavy at 7 mana. Kind of a similar deck list, but just in the magic domain. Oh, actually, probably will dim out on one more loss. Yeah, lots of good death decks. Definitely takes a lot of practice to get good at a deck. So trying decks for the first time when you're trying to promote. Not the best approach, but it's okay. I feel like this might be a hold. When I do the analysis in the AI tool, it actually gives me a full breakdown of what to hold and mulligan and everything. It's really nice. We'll run with this. It didn't seem like it had many low mana creatures in this deck. I feel like this might be important because it has so many 7 drops in the deck.
Let's see how many ways you can disappoint me.
I'm gonna pull up this deck list really quick. I don't really know how to play this card. I've seen it played a lot in Bitter Endings, but he just flashed a GG. I don't know what that means. This is a mid-range nature deck. That's a Havener. Sudden Bloom Green Giant. This is greedy, but again, I've used all my pips. I play this next turn. I feel like all the spells should be under, like 4 mana and under. Wow. He does have, let's see, a wildfire. Yeah, does have a wildfire and a couple of Packmasters. think this is the play. Into Umberoni. Yeah, that was a perfect play around the Umberoni for sure. Get it out there. I don't know if it's enough leech to the 9 leech. This 10-8's gonna be a problem. Actually, I think I cleared board here. No, I don't. Never mind. Refresh got me. Oh, wait. I think I want the... Well, it's protected, right? Yeah. Lemon. I think I sacked this because I need to leech for sure. What is he, 7 next turn? He's having a bit, that's 8. Kind of a tragic game for him. Get this off the board. I'm gonna kill one of my own creatures so I can play something. Why not? lethal. Alright, that's it for this stream. I'm only supposed to stream 1 hour. I went over by 6 minutes. My wife's gonna yell at me. So I had one last thing to share here. Yeah, that was I feel like I should have lost that game, but that deck comes online round 7 for sure. Found this cool post of this cat getting pampered in Turkey. Thought that was cool. Hope everybody takes care of themselves and get pampered the way this cat is. It's living its best life. But thanks for watching. We'll stream again tomorrow. And have a good day, everyone.